Okay, my friends, so now that we've seen the Bossy R video, the song taught us that sometimes you have a vowel like O, and when you add an R after it, the R controls the sound that the O makes. So instead of O, it becomes OR. And you had some other vowel sounds like E, when you, instead of E, and when you add the R after it, it becomes And same with A. It's not A anymore. When you add the R, it becomes R. So today we're going to focus on the OR sound. And when you hear that OR sound in a word, it changes the sound of the word entirely, so it becomes or, as in fork, as in I need a fork to eat my spaghetti. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to focus on or, as in fork. Can we all do that fork movement so we can remember every time we hear that sound in a word? So we want to go ahead and try to stretch out that word fork like we've been doing with a lot of our words. So remember, when you're stretching the word, you start with a closed fist here, put it at your chest, and we're going to stretch fork. So you ready? Fork. Or, close it up, and you say fork. Now how many phonemes did you see or hear in the word fork? 3, right? And so that middle phoneme, the vowel phoneme, you hear or, as in fork. Right, very good. Okay, so let's do another word. Let's do cord, and we'll do it together. So cord, as in a cord that you use to plug in the TV, or the cord that you use to charge your phone. That's the cord we're going to stretch. Are you ready? So cord, or d, cord. Good. So remember, so you hear again 3 phonemes, and that middle phoneme, or, as in fork. Right. Good. So now I need you to practice with a partner. I'm going to give each partner group a set of cards, their pictures, and in your partner groups, I need you to pick up a card, and I need you to identify what the picture is. So in this picture, you have a compass, but we're looking specifically at this little N here, and who can tell me what that N means? Right, north. So you're going to tell your partner, north, and then you're going to stretch out that word. So you'll say, put your fist here, and then you'll start, or, and you'll tell your partner, north has 3 phonemes, and the vowel phoneme here is or, and do the movement as in fork. And I know that it's or because I hear or as in fork, right? So you're going to answer 3 questions, okay? How many phonemes does that word have? Your picture, how many phonemes do you hear? And show your partner in your fingers when you stretched it out. And what is the vowel phoneme that you hear? Is it a short vowel? Is it a long vowel? Or is it the R controlled? And then how do you know? How do you know it's that specific vowel phoneme? Do you hear as in up, the short U? Or do you hear or as in fork? So go ahead and talk to your partner about that. So the words you're going to use are door, corn, and horse. Okay? So go ahead and work with your partners and talk to each other. If you think that your partner's wrong, or if you think you have a different idea, then go ahead and talk to them about that. Okay, so now that you've worked with your partners, let's go ahead and go over what you guys found. Okay, so we did north together, and you heard 3 phonemes. The vowel phoneme, you heard or as in fork. So what did you guys get for corn? Let's do it together, okay? So, k, or, I heard 3 phonemes, right? And what vowel phoneme did you guys hear on this one? Or as in fork. Good. Okay, I think you're going to see a pattern here, guys. So this one, horse, yeah, horse, is, let's stretch it out, or, yeah, I heard 3 phonemes again, and the vowel phoneme, or as in fork. I saw some of you weren't doing your hand movements, so let's remember to do or as in fork, okay? And then finally, door, okay? So let's stretch it out. D, or, door, 2 phonemes, good. And the vowel phoneme, or as in fork, very good. Okay, so thank you for working really well with your partners. Now I need you to work independently. You're going to grab your writing journals, and I'm going to give each of you a stack of cards and a fork. And on this fork, you see that it has or as in fork. And you're going to take one of your cards and you're going to place this fork right in the middle, or wherever you think it would create a word. So do you think this is a word? Probably not. Or over here? Probably not. So go ahead and stick it right in the middle. And what word did we create when we stuck the OR here? Let's stretch it out. B, or, together. Born. Right, so born. And so I'm going to need you to, on your, in your writing journal, go ahead and title it R Controlled. And you're going to rewrite the word that you created with your card and your fork. And I want you to write the word, write how many phonemes you heard. B, or, 3 phonemes. And then if you can you write a sentence for me with the word born? Can you say, my sister was born yesterday, or my mom said I was born on a cold day? Be creative with your words. Remember that each sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark. So you're going to take your journal, and I want you to number each of the words that you're creating, okay? So here you're going to write born, the number 3 for how many phonemes there are, and then a sentence. My sister was born yesterday, right? Okay, perfect. So you have a few other cards, and we'll go over them together shortly, okay? I'm going to walk around and make sure that you are following each of those steps. What do I need on your writing journal? I need how many phonemes you heard. Write out the word that you created, how many phonemes you heard, and a sentence using that word, okay? Okay, guys, so let's see how you did. I looked around at your writing journals, and you're doing a great job writing those sentences. I like some of the sentences I saw. Let's go ahead and go over the words that you created. I want to make sure that you place that or sound right in the correct spot. So we did born together. Let's do this one. We also did with the picture card. And so you created north. Very good. And I saw someone wrote Santa Claus lives in the North Pole. That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And north has how many phonemes? 4, 3 phonemes, right? How about this one? Some of you asked me what this is. What is this word? Pork. Yeah, let's stretch that out together. Pork, pork, 3 phonemes, and the middle vowel phoneme is or as in fork, right? Okay, so pork, guys, is just food that comes from a pig. So bacon, ham, things like that. Those are all pork food items. okay? And so some of you needed some help creating a sentence with that. So you can say, my bacon is pork. Pork is not my favorite food. Something like that. That would all be okay. Okay, pork. Very good. The next word is more. Yeah, let's stretch that out. So how many phonemes did you get? Or 2 phonemes? Good. Okay. So you wrote the word more in your journal. You wrote 2 vowel phonemes. And some of your sentences were also really creative. I wrote in my journal, I want more spaghetti, please. Right? Okay. Last word. Short. Short. Good. I think short. Let's go ahead and stretch out short. So you have sh or short. How many phonemes? 3. And of course, you heard or as in fork. Very good. And so you can say, I used to be short and now I'm much taller. Something like that. Okay? Okay, so thank you very much for doing that independently. You did a great job. And now, finally, for your exit ticket, I'm going to say a word, and it's going to be an R controlled word. And I need you to write it in your journal exactly how you hear it, and tell me how many vowel phonemes did you hear, and write a sentence with that word. Okay? So listen. Listen for each of the phonemes that you hear. Ready? Orn, orn, horn. So again, write that in your journal. Tell me how many phonemes you heard. Can you underline also? Go ahead and underline the vowel phoneme in that word. And then write a really creative sentence with the word horn. I know you can do it. Thank you guys.